Hey, looks like we're back up. Beautiful. Let's get this started again here. Okay. Continue our timer. Here we go. So, I guess I get to repeat everything I already said because the stream was broken. So far in this randomizer, we found our blue mail down in Zelda's cell. We found a mushroom and a heart piece and a key. Here's the rat we gotta kill. We started out with bombs. This is a special randomizer only in the fact that I've modified all the drops to where there's at least a 50% chance on anything I kill to get bees. Normally there's like barely a chance to get bees at all, and these are bee swarms, so you get lots of bees. This was requested. Grievant always comes in and requests more bees in my streams when I do this, so we're getting more bees. Hey, more bombs, a glove, and a map. It leaves one chest in the sanctuary. All the way up. So the goal of this is to find all 7 crystals which have been randomized throughout the world in random dungeons. Fight the random bosses. I don't remember if I made the bosses random or if they're the default bosses. I will find out, I guess. And then from there, get the 7 crystals, go kill Ganon, beat the game as fast as we can. And that's the story of it. Okay, sorry. Now that we're back in business, this is a standard run, so the job was to free Zelda first, and now the world is our oyster. We will start with our basic checks here. We'll go over to Kakariko and see what we can do. Rock on, gentle friends. I should have went up here first. I'm more worried about the bees. So now that we're out and I can find and access more bombs, because that's the only weapon I have, I will start killing things for fun. Because we're here for bees, and we didn't get any bees. We're here for the bees. Bees, bees, bees. Oh, look at that. The tree spawned bees. Golden bees at that. And they're following me about. Go away, bees. There's our moon pearl. That's good. Oh god, I've angered them by hitting them. Run from the bees. Alright, there we go. Moon pearl. And just 20 rupees there. So now we'll hit up Kakariko. After having a tree spawn bees on us. Oh, he's gone. More bees, okay. I was hoping to actually get an item without killing anything, but seems not. I know there's a few different ways to get tree pulls. You can do it without getting hit and without killing anything. There's one for killing something. And I think there's one for getting hit and killing 2 things or something like that. Apologize for the cough. Still getting over that cough. The theater show isn't helping. Alright, down we go here into the blind hut. Doo doo doo. That's how y'all are doing, but there's nobody on at the moment. Woohoo! Just according to my little overlay here, there's nobody on. Piece of heart. A bottle with a bee in it. And the blue cane. So we got our first bottle and our blue cane here. And another heart. so we're looking good on that. Good on money, because as you can see, I hadn't had a single rupee drop outside of what I found in chests. And there's a reason for that. I kind of got rid of most of the rupees. So that's why I started out with extra rupees and some extra life, because there hasn't been a single heart drop yet either, outside of the actual heart containers that I found. So, hey, 666 on a B run. How's it going? And we got Titan's Mitts, so we can already get into the Dark World. Because we have the Moon Pearl and the Titan's Mitts. Alright. We'll finish this up, then we'll go ahead and dip into the... Okay, there's the mirror. The dark side of it as well. There's a lot of items in this area. Although I might just finish my standard routing first. Although the consensus from the game is go to the Dark World, you dumbass. Piece of heart there. We've already got a bottle, so we can check the sick kid. Who has the freaking hook shot for us? Okay. So, a real item heavy or friendly early seed here. Still don't have a weapon or a hammer, so we can't really do any dungeons yet. But with the Titan's Mitts, we can actually do a whole other set of checks in this city, so let's do that. We can do some fun routing on our way over to the sewers and stuff in the bottom called South Shore. Because we have the mirror, we can double up on some of this stuff. So now we're in the Dark World in Thieves Town. Outcast, Village of Outcasts, sorry. So what we're going to do here is we're going to hit this, we're going to grab the dwarf. And we're just going to rotate our way south and hit both stops along the way for everything that's got something in Light and Dark World. And hopefully get some more good stuff. So nothing there. We will not be checking the dungeon right now. I don't really have a weapon and bombs, trying to navigate that place with only bombs. I guess we could poke the front of it. Might as well. As dense as everything else has been. Another piece of art. Arrows. So we will go ahead and pop into Thieves Town and do the first 4 chests. Should probably do a map check. I hadn't done that yet on either side of the world. Okay. Well, let's move away from Thieves Town so I can actually see what it is. Crystal. Crystal. Blue pendant over in Palace of Darkness. Green pendant over at Swamp Palace. Red Crystal Misery Mire, Red Crystal Ice Palace. So everything we need to know is known. There's a red pendant in the Light World. That's the only thing we have to check in the Light World. And I bet it's going to be desert. Usually it's desert. So the pendant dungeons are not necessary. Hey, look, our big key already. The Swamp Palace dip, which is the sewer dungeon, water level in the Dark World. Because it is the green one, it may be necessary, depending on if the item is at Sarashala or not. Because you get an item for turning the pendant in where you would normally get the boots. Okay. So there's one of 3 items already for here. Stop it. Oh, I'm sorry, there's 4 items here. Still learning the ins and outs of the randomizer, so I'm using an actual item track. I've got that typical item tracker, which you see on the corner of the screen there. I'm actually using a map tracker as well, so I get kind of... Basically for the dungeons, I kind of know where everything is in the game. I don't know the actual count of items within each dungeon. So for every chest that's in the dungeon, each dungeon is going to have its typical 3 dungeon items, which is your map, your compass, and your... Oh, I got turned into a Metroid. And your big key. But from there, any remaining chests either will have extra keys to get through the dungeon, which are typically there. So keys for that dungeon are still there, they're just randomized in what chests they're in. Then everything else is dungeon items. So where in typically a game you might find like there's the single arrow, there's rupees, there's stuff like that. Where you typically find those items in the dungeons, they've been replaced, or they can be replaced with any number of items from anywhere else in the world. Usually, hopefully, oh god, bees. You're hoping it's your item used to progress through the game. Why couldn't I pick it up? My A button's not working. That's working. Why can't I pick up chests? Okay. That's weird. Hopefully it doesn't glitch us out. There's still 2 items to find here, so we're gonna just kind of trek through here and see what's upstairs. Bit of a time sink, but I mean, are we really that picky for this run? There it goes. That was weird. There's a hint up here. I'm not gonna check it. If I were actually doing this for speed purposes, I would, because that would help rule stuff out. But we're having fun. I mean, I've still timed it, but you know what I mean. I can check it on the way back down. Because it could play a part in where we go. There's our ice rod. So it leaves 1 item left to find. If I don't get myself killed while navigating. While I click things. And it can either be on the boss or on the... in the big chest, or there's a chest next to where you pick up the blind girl. Oh yeah, I have a hook shot. I forgot I have a hook shot. There we go. There we go. Peace Heart and the Misermire Big Key are fire locked to Misermire, so they're on the left side. Good to know. Good to know. So to do get the big key out of Misermire, we have to go to the left side. Just don't get hit. We only got 2 chests. 1 more chest to check because I can't do the boss. And I can't get to the big chest. Oh god, the bees are not good right now. God. Fucking bees everywhere. Oh god, they're following me from screen to screen. Get here. Fairy. I didn't know that. Must be one of the random ones I left open. It's a map, so something's either on the boss or in the big chest, so we'll have to come back here. Go ahead and drop her off. Oh, I can beat her. I just need magic. I gotta find some magic. Ow, bad bee. Oh god. So without magic, I can't beat this. The bees are still here. Oh my god. I actually would have had the magic had I not screwed up earlier. But it drains a lot of magic to use that item too, so I'm not too terribly concerned. Jesus Christ. So we'll come back for her. It's okay. Actually, I should just death warped. Damn it. We'll still go back there. We can still do what I wanted to do there. I just messed up. That's okay. It's okay. Okay. So back to the plan that we had. And actually... no. There's not a place here to get magic. Oh god, what have I done? The bees make it so laggy. Go away, bees. Hello, Fargo. And they give us bombs. How nice. So we'll grab purple chest. We'll make our way south. We'll check the library. We'll go do the dig game and then teleport over to the race game straight from there because I get the item without having to do the race. Uh-oh. Hit the wrong button. We'll just continue our trek south and around, dropping this off along the way. And that's a red rupee, so we won't be coming back for that. Since I put the fucking thing way up there. Derp. Yes, there's a reason. Not why I put it there, though. Okay. Hey, look, we completed the race. It's just a piece of art. Oh. Oh, okay, hold up. Oh, is there not a way to... I thought there was a way to cheat the system. Well, that sucks. And the chest is gone. Okay, I'm an idiot. Well, while we're here... we don't need that piece of heart that bad. Not with the bonus hearts we started with. Let's roll that out. Go back and get our chest. Roll out digging game. So you can't leave it behind in the world. You have to take it with you. Duly noted for future runs. Balls roll Stumpy. Old Stumpy. Oh, shut up. Hey, there's our hammer. Beautiful. So I think we're doing things right for once. No, no, no! Fuck. God damn it. Fuck it, we'll go back for it. We got the hammer, so it shouldn't be too big a loss. Because with the hammer, we can go back and beat Thieves Town anyways. I thought I'd picked it up. I guess I didn't. So if you drop the chest off, you have to walk back over it a couple times to get it to pick back up. And since we're here, we'll just go ahead and check this stuff. Just a blue rupee there. Go away, bird. Really be mad if the flute was in that chest. Oh my gosh. Oh, look, more bombs. Woohoo. Instead of walking all the way back, we'll go back straight down from house. HUC set face. Actually, we'll do what's called hype cave on the way. Because we got the mirror. Stun drops should be bees. Yep. Bees. Also, blind tells me that I didn't randomize the bosses. Blind being in our own dungeon. Bow. Silver arrows. Heart piece. And a red rupee. 8 out of 10. Hype cave. Been better had I gotten a sword. Or the flute. Or the boots. That really would have set that hype cave off. So we got... What did I say we got? Bow and silver arrows. And a heart piece. Also need to find out what our red pendant is here. Oh, it's Eastern, okay. Everything else is good. More bombs. Oh god, so many bees. More bees. Fuck. I can't handle the bees. And they're following me over, of course. Red rupee, heart. Heart. Go away, bee. Rupee. Bottle. So I'm kind of getting the feeling, oh shit. Most of our progression is in the Dark World. Because that is where everything has suddenly been popping up. And they gave us access almost immediately in the game. Oh, go away. Jesus Christ. Well. We can beat blind, it's a green pendant. No, it's not, just kidding. We can beat blind. This is what I wanted. So let's go do that. There's still an item there to be found. We can pick up the chest again, now that I screwed all that up. We'll finish what we were doing. Besides turning in the mushroom and... Jeez. Ice Red Cave and the purple chest. There's a little bit we can do on Death Mountain, but we technically aren't supposed to go there yet. It takes either the flute or the lamp to light the dark cave. Obviously it can be sequence broken by doing it in the dark. So we'll probably make our way up there, especially with the hook shot. Gives you access to a lot of extra places you can check. We've got a green potion too, so we can actually use the cane to do this. Just get through it really safely and knock it out, because it's not fun swordless. Because the hammer has such a tiny hitbox. But since we've already brought her back, and the hammer means we can also check the last chest. This is a dungeon we need to complete though, so we're gonna go do her first, since it's a trek down there. If the item is on blind, then we don't have to make our way down, because there's only one item left. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Ow. Hit him in the head. Thank you. See, and I had magic earlier. That's what we could do. And there's our last item, so we don't have to go anywhere else in this dungeon. The final key to the dungeon is down in the big chest. So it's a key locked within a chest. That didn't unlock anything else for us, but at least it knocks it out of the way. Yeah, we have a controller issue. It has just stopped working. Awesome. Well, I knew that was going too good to be true. Don't know why it suddenly stopped working. Let me make a quick save of where we're at, just in case plugging this other one back in and crashes it. Saved bees. Back to the Switch controller with the tiny, shiny, slick D-pad on it. Because again, I lost the USB to the controller I normally use. I have an Xbox One that works, but the D-pad on it is super stiff and not sensitive, and it makes doing some of the special bomb jumps a little hard. But it's doable. Detect gamepad changes. Let me make sure everything's working. Did I just USB crash or something? Feel like my USB crashed. Be right back. That is not what I wanted. There we go. Sit tight, I'll be right back. Okay. We are back in action. As soon as it picks up the game. What is going on? Let's see. What is going on here? Okay, well, we'll be back again in a second. Okay. Don't know what was going on there, but we're back. Controller is working. Verified. Let's keep going. Where was I? Oh yes, it gave us no progression, but at least gave us a crystal out of the way. No progression with that last item, rather. And we can go back to what we were actually trying to do earlier. And now that we have the hammer, see, it all worked out. We want to do this. So SNES was crashing for some reason. Oh, this controller is sensitive. Sorry about your dead birdies. And it's just bombs. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. We'll save ourselves some trip. I think this works. It does. Okay. So really we're looking for the lamp for anything logical. Oh, I forgot to mark off the ice rod we found. But I can get some other places and do some other things via some minor glitches or just knowledge of... Oh god. The world. Don't spawn more bees. And it's just a heart container. Check ice rod. We could technically jump up and do a few other things, but I want to combo out some checks in the northern part of the world, so we're just gonna go check ice rod and then we'll go back to the sanctuary, go to the dark world. Actually, we can just do it all simply. Oh yeah. So I could do a fake flipper glitch. And I could check Zora and Waterfall and all that, and I really should. I'd like to route Catfish in with Zora, but if I want to get some of these extra early checks out of the way, then I should do fake flippers. God. At the same time, Flipper stuff isn't in logic, Catfish is. Zora is technically in logic because I can walk there. Rupees. That's what I think we'll do. is we'll do our bonus checks. Because Fate Flippers is fun. Don't want to get hit by that, so we'll do it this way. Shit. Oh, this is easier with a sword. Okay, if this doesn't work here, I'm just gonna... Maybe I don't like this controller after all. There it goes. Sheesh. As I said, this... Sorry. This little NES controller seems to be... It's not a classic NES, it's a USB cheap bought it at Fry's one. But it seems to be very sensitive on the diagonals and not as sensitive on the left, right, up, and down. Like it's stiff. Oh, look, arrows, which for some of this pixel dependent stuff can be an issue. Okay. So what Fake Flippers allow us to do, we can check the island and see what's actually on it. As long as we don't take damage, we're okay. If you take damage while doing this, it assumes you die. You do die. Just 10 more arrows there, so we can mark that dead. And since we have the Moon Pearl and no flippers, we can still check Waterfall Cave. And you get free water walking, pretty much is what it is. Pop in here, turn around, go out. I think as long as we don't loot a piece of heart, we don't drop back into the water. 10 arrows and a sword. We have a sword. And now we have water walking. So as long as we don't get hit, we can walk our way to Zora instead of swimming or walking the slow way. We can take shortcuts. Let's see what's on the ledge here. Just a piece of heart. So the checker I use does assume that you can do minor glitches. It colors things you can do with glitching or by breaking logic as yellow. That was a yellow box. This one's apparently an orange because I can't do the ledge. The ledge is just a piece of heart, so we don't want it. Normally... So I wanted to do now. Actually, it's faster to do it this way, I think. Give me the freaking hammer. I went this way because I can still do all the checks in the northern part that I want to do. without having to walk all the way to the village first to get to the Dark World. So the goal here is I'm going to check the pyramid ferry. Not ferry, but the pyramid. Where normally you walk in and you find, I believe it's just normally a heart piece in the main game. Sorry. And then from there we will continue up. We'll check catfish, mirror over and turn in our mushroom. Go back to the Dark World. Continue our way over to Graveyard Ledge. Then we'll mirror back, we'll check Bumper Cave, and then we will mirror over and save the old man and go to Death Mountain. Because we can. So Pyramid had nothing but a rupee. Let's see what the catfish has for us. He's usually a grump. Because we have the hook shot, we can get right across to the other side and do what else I want to do. Oh god, there's the bees. We'll do catfish first. Okay, you know what? After this fiasco, we're just gonna... we're gonna do this. Drop that off. We'll fill our hearts. We'll go to catfish. We'll pick the item up on the way back. I don't know why I went around. I got the gloves or the mitts. I can pick that up. I have a sword now too. Doo -doo 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 -doo. Catfish, what do you got for us? Just 10 arrows. I don't want that. Rude. Does this say anything different in this one? Toss rocks, stocks items, stocks cookies. Okay, well, we'll go do Graveyard Ledge and then make our way up to Death Mountain. Other things I could do that are technically more in logic than Death Mountain. I could go into Palace of Darkness. I don't have the lamp, but I could still check the first couple of chests. I could dark room my way through part of Palace of Darkness. I don't know it as well as some of the other dark rooms. In particular the maze, just because I haven't had to do them in the dark too often. I could dip into Eastern Palace. I think I can technically I can clear it, because Eastern Palace's dark rooms are super easy. It's just a pendant though, so there's not really a point to that. We have nothing telling us that we really should have to go there either. I said there is Sarashala's hut that has 3 items in it that I haven't checked. And wasn't gonna check till later. We don't need it. That's dead too, so we'll go ahead and head up to Death Mountain where there's a ton of items. I wanna go in the Dark World because I wanna check Bumper Cave. Oh no, a lack of bees. So they've shown up when they've been needed the most. There we go. I guess I got a little too serious on the run here. This will probably be a 2-parter like the last run was. Simply because I had to be up early. Oh, this is our second sword. We don't have the cape though. So technically I can't get that. It is a second sword though. You'll see it kind of hidden in the background there where it takes a note for me. So follow the sword blaze. Okay. There's the old man. Go to the next door. Somewhere right here there's a hole. So you can just walk down until you get stuck walking diagonally up. Go right till you get a wall. Kill the bats. Hold diagonal so you go to that way, and we're through. What's up, old man? Just a rupee for saving his ass. So pretty much what this means is the lamp is somewhere that I can check already, such as Palace of Darkness, Saharashala's, or Eastern Palace. Because we've kind of done everything else so far. Oh, we didn't pick up our item from the... Oh no. We forgot to stop and pick up our item from the witch. Oh, that probably is our lamp, honestly. Because the lamp would open up a ton of stuff logically. Whoops. So heart container on top here. I don't know why I'm doing this. This is why I need to drop down and see what's inside. Sure, why not? I wanted to go in here. We're still missing a ton of items though. The lamp kind of being the big one that opens far many more checks. Flippers would be big too. Just 50 rupees up here so we can roll this out completely. A method of fire would also open up Tarahera. Oh, there's our hint about the stupid fish. Ah, I messed that up. If we're lucky, we'll get the flute up here and I can make a quick check back to the witch's hut in between things. We can dip in and see if Tower of Hera's fire locked. We've got the hammer so we can go to east side. We got the hookshot so we can go to east side. Can't hurt to poke our head into the sea if we can get to the big key or not in Tarahera. Because if we can probably clear it. Because we technically have everything that we need. Minus opening the bottom room. Which we may not even have to do. Just a piece of heart down here, so one of our 2 dungeon items has already been seen. Which means either the big key is in the upcoming chest, or we're not going to be able to get through this right now. Because it has to give you the big key to go anywhere else in this dungeon. It's either going to be a small key or a big key. Preferably the big key. Hey, it's the big key. We can do Tarahera. Still one more item in here. Of course, bees. I didn't think that one through. You always throw a pot at that one. Thankfully, I believe they stay dead, yes. And the bees are gone, so that's a bonus. Until you fuck it up. Just kidding. no bees. Beautiful. Oh god. It seems to be the bees that are keeping me from picking things up. Okay. Oh wait, I have a sword now. So fun fact, when the swarm of bees is on the screen, you can't pick up pots. But they're still coming from off the screen. Let's see, because we have a hook shot but no boots, we're gonna do this the easy way. Alright, we're gonna try this way. Fuck. Oh, damn it. Woohoo! Look at me go. I didn't check this one. Thank you, game. We've already been there. Fucking A. You're fucking kidding me. How to not get streamers or people to follow your Zelda streams and get killed by stupid shit. All that for that. That didn't work. I don't know what else I can there. So we just go kill Moldorm. Then we're done with Tower of Hera and continue on our trek. And the fucking... I never started the timer back up when... Oh, that sucks. So this run's gonna be off. We'll just reset it. And hide it, not running. Not keeping track anymore. We'll just see what the game says at the very end. Don't glitch out on me again, controller. That said, we're probably more at like the 50-minute mark. It's the map. Jesus. Run. Stopping to fight them only makes them angrier. Oh my god, they're coming in from everywhere. And more bees. Beautiful. Jesus. Literally every other bee. So nothing there. Nothing there. I'm telling you, something progression-wise is on that stupid mushroom that I forgot to go get. Bulbos. Shield, arrows, and a heart. I could have bomb jump. Fuck the bees. We'll find out what Turtle Rock needs to get into it. I apologize. The cough is almost gone. It's just a red rupee, so that rules that out. We'll do these dark side checks, and we'll go pick up our stupid mushroom. Fuck off. If we're lucky, this will be Bombos, and I can open it. Can't get into it, but I can open it. Hey, look at that. Sorry. There's a hidden towel inside, that's why you usually open it. Although every one so far has been useless. Not really. The Misery Mire one was nice. Cash and the big key. On fire. So Misery Mire, that'd be the vanilla big key area and the... So cash held by someone friendly. So that's more likely Sarashula. Or the bottle kid that we already checked. Hookshot Cave. Beautiful. No, that's not what I want to hear. Fucking bees. Fuck you, Griffin, it's all your fault. Bugnet. Nothing of interest for that. Just a stray bee comes flying in. That's what I was worried about. Really? Well, at least that worked. I don't know why I didn't want to push him. Spike cave, and then I guess we had to start dipping things. Oh, perfect timing on that. My favorite thing was always, this is where you get the blue cane in vanilla game. Oh, look at that powder. And to get it, you need the cape, which does the exact same thing as the blue cane, only you can use a little less magic. So ideally we get either flute or lamp up here. Flute means we can go to Desert Palace through the back way. Lamp means that Death Mountain was all in logic, we just did it out of order. And lamp also means we can finish Pod and Eastern. Logically, we can do them anyways because we have the stuff, but logically speaking. Alright, place your bets. Lamp or flute? Bombs. Oh, okay, so I gotta go dip anyways. Is that the case? Oh, we need to check Saharashala too. So there's still some stuff to check before dumping into a dungeon. Of which of the 6 or the 5 we have left, I can get into 3. I cannot finish Skullwoods. I can technically finish Eastern Palace of Darkness. I can logically not get into Ice Palace. I can fake my way in there. Desert Palace, if I don't have the flute, I can't get into it. Piece of heart, another bee, and 50 rupees. Okay, well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down here. And we're gonna open up the dark portal to go to the dark world. We're gonna get Palace of Darkness open, then we will work back and check Eastern Palace's drops, of which there are 3. Hera has 2, Palace has 2, Eastern has 3. Pod has 5 or 6, 5. I've already gone the wrong way. Eastern has 3. Pod has 5. Pod is technically the one we need to beat. There's also the chance that we need to do pendant dungeons for whatever's on the tablet, or the pedestal. Oh look, more bees. Super laggy. Pick that up though. Can't pick up pods, but you can pick this up. Haha. But between the two, I should be able to get at least 7 chests done. Possibly 8, depending on how keys go for Palace. I'm just kidding. There's no way I'll get all 5 done in Pod without the lamp. I'm just not that good at that dungeon yet. That said, the long day is kicking in too. Got a long day tomorrow. Hey Kiki. Oh god, the bees are gonna take Kiki away from me. Okay. So if you get hit, Kiki runs off, and it costs more money. Not that I have a shortage of money right now, but still a nuisance, because you have to go back and get him. What up, Kiki? You greedy motherfucker. Okay, so we're gonna put this here. And in we go. I think after I check both of these, depending on what I find, I will call it a night. Fucking bees. I have nightmares about bees. Ideally, we want items in the first 3 chests I open, and the big key in the 4th. Or something along those lines. Oh, that works too. An early big key is always good. That's one dungeon item that isn't... Oh no. Count towards our 3 chests. Hopefully the others are not coming up shortly. So I'll have to do the dark room to get the final chest. If we're desperate enough for items, I may just go ahead and kill the boss. I have silver arrows, so it's not like it's going to take long. It's 1 shot apiece. Okay. So you're supposed to walk over here. And not do that. Nope. Oh. He's right there. Fucking bees. Follow me from room to room. There's our first item. So far, Eastern is a dud. Oh, look, there's the piece of heart we got out of the purple chest. Compass, that means there's going to be an item on the bus. And said item could lead me completely astray from where I want to go. Like I said, Eastern Palace's dark room is easy. Pod's not so much. Oh, baby flute. Oh, the shovel. That's probably where we need to be checking stuff. Like I said, boss will be quick, so we'll just go ahead and do it. There's one rougher dark room coming up, but that should be okay. Ideally, fire rod out of here would be great. Oh, they're there. The bees are giving it away. Thank you, bees. You actually came in handy. Oh look, I have no magic. I have a green potion, but I have no magic. This controller has worked out alright. Don't know if I'm a big fan of it. My big ol' hands. Oh god. The bees are eating the arrows. Fucking bees. Well, that was a good start. Jesus. Oh, look, of course. Don't need the pendant. Well, that could bite me in the ass if I do need the pendant. I'd have to kill them again, but whatever. Shovel spot is open though, but let's check here first. Technically Skull Woods has 2 items too that I have not checked yet. I don't believe I checked them yet, no. And so they've been kind of low on my radar because it's a dungeon I need to beat, but it's not beatable. So I just kind of skipped it when I went to the Dark World. It's just kind of a no-no. You should always dip in and see if you can find those 2 items early on in there. From what I've seen, at least. Because usually those 2 items are pretty early on. And the rare chance that you have to clear all the Skull Woods. Bottle is in the Sage's closet. Well, thank you. I've already been there. The one slow flying bee. Okay. Another key. Another key. I could technically skip, but there's plenty of chests to check in the middle, so. Hopefully the lamp's in here so I don't have to do the maze in the dark. But it's not looking like that. The lamp is probably off in fucking Skull Woods. Seriously? There's our freaking flippers. I just opened up Swamp Palace, oh god. You can technically do Ice Palace too. No Fire Rod makes it not too fun. And no sword better than Fighter Sword makes it not fun at all. So let's hope there's something else in here. Besides just the flippers. It's also very possible we weren't supposed to come here yet. We were supposed to check Skull Woods or something. Big key. Ah, damn it. I do that every time. The bees means I can't pick up chests. Fucking A. Okay. We'll go back for that last. I really don't want to check that in the dark. Another key, so we'll go ahead and check this. Everything else is either dungeon items or items. Because we don't need any more keys. Oh, look, another key. I was wrong. Piece of heart. Beautiful. Dear God, even a tip maze in the dark. How did I get the map? There's our bottom wall there. find the chest. There's 10 whole arrows. Chest is down here somewhere. Oh, it's just on the bus. Oh, hey, if I can beat it in the dark, let's do it. Come on, you stupid controller. Okay, well that's not the way to go. We'll check dig site and then we'll go from in Skull Woods and then we'll call it a night. Should leave only dungeons to do, hopefully. Flute or lamp? Flute or lamp opens up so much. Definitely the lamp, but flute didn't pet either, or book. Desert's not clearable right now, but it's gotta be on Skull Woods then. Has to be. Or they're gonna make me do Swamp Palace. Which is a green pendant. Something I didn't check is if I need to go kill Agnaham. I mean, everything is pointed to no, but that doesn't mean something I need is not sitting on here. It can't be the lamp. It could be the flute. It could be whatever we need to get into Misery Mire. It could be the boots. Because it really wanted to do that to us. I hope it's nothing. It's just a rupee. Okay. At least we can roll that out. There's one other check we can do in Kakariko before we go into the woods. I'm sick of the bees. I'm not gonna want to do another run. Because of the fucking bees. So we got 2 to check in here. There's our big key. Okay, can I do it? Fuck. This is a harder one, because you gotta do it backwards. God. Oh my god. I can't even tap the way I want to. It's not even that hard after you do it. No. So far we're not seeing anything in here. So here's hoping this is it. There's the freaking book. That goes down into the room that always has something. That just opens up tablets, but we don't have the Master Sword, so it doesn't do a shit. It opens up Desert for a poke. It's possible it's not, boots aren't needed to beat it. But ideally, something's gonna keep us from beating that. So this controller, I'm going back. I gotta find the USB cable for what I was using. Alright, last chest we can check right now. And it's the map. Okay. Oh. Oh, man. One more check before bed. Getting the book right there while you have the mirror means you can check the pedestal, and I should have done it. Just so I can roll it out. And this, of course, it says flute is here. And then we screwed ourselves over by skipping Eastern Palace. Palace of Darkness is also a pendant, which is why it ended up not being worth trying to go back through those dark rooms. Thank God. It's nothing important. So desert is the only thing I have left. Oh, no. I have Swamp Palace. Which is ideally the way to go. I'm gonna save it here, though. Save recent games, save there. And call it a night. It is almost 1 a.m. And I gotta be up early. So that's it for tonight. Thanks to anybody who tuned in. Let's make sure our tracker is up to date here. Got all 4 bottles. I hadn't even tracked bottles. We have our shield. And that's it. Okay. So the bees are winning right now. That's all for tonight. See y'all tomorrow. Hopefully you do part 2.